So, this is the strongest Battlegrounds? I can't wait to have some fun in here. Wait, who is that? I hope you're not planning violence.
This is Fries, the creator of Roblox's #1 fighting game, The Strongest Battlegrounds, a game that has 11 billion visits, 100,000 concurrent players daily, and 2 Roblox Innovation Awards. This game has seen the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. But how exactly did we get here? So, what does the beginning of a great game like this look like? Well, we just start off on an empty base plate. What even is that? But this game isn't about the map, it's about these 4 buttons. You see, the strongest Battlegrounds is just about destruction. You fight other people with different characters, and once you reach a certain point, you can activate an ultimate and destroy more people. This will then go away and the process repeats. The strongest Battlegrounds released on January 22nd, 2023, but it was originally called Saitama Game. At the time, it only had one playable character named Bald Hero, which was created in reference to Saitama, a character from the anime One Punch Man. This character was released with 4 normal moves and 2 ultimates. Overnight, the game was an instant success, and development soon started on the next character named Hero Hunter. A couple of days later, the Game Pass Early Access was created. Anybody who bought this Game Pass would be given the character Hero Hunter early before it was released to the public. And then, 2 days later, a new map was introduced instead of the boring old base plate. However, this map wasn't taken lightly by the community. So, a couple of days later, the map that we all know and love was created. Then, on February 12th, Hero Hunter was completed, and it was given to everybody who didn't have the Game Pass. On that same day, early access owners would be given a new character to play with, the Destructive Cyborg. It seemed that The Strongest Battlegrounds was on its way to become a game that everyone would play. The developers even added a ranked mode where skilled players could fight other skilled players instead of noobs all the time.
This game is too easy.
But then, on February 28th, Saitama Battlegrounds got banned. The creator of the game, Fries, said he doesn't know why the game got banned. Most people assumed there was a copyright issue since the game was inspired by One Punch Man. However, on March 4th, the game reopened for everyone to play, but then after that, there are barely any updates. The only major update at this time was that there was a new ultimate for the strongest hero called Serious Punch, and the name of the game was changed to The Strongest Battlegrounds as a way to battle copyright. But then, on April 10th, a YouTuber by the name of The Holy Grail released a video where he fought the creator of the game. In the video, the developer started to use an unreleased character called the Sorcerer, which was a moveset based on the character Satoru Gojo from the anime Jujutsu Kaisen. Fans begged for this character to be released, so the developers added the moveset as a private server character for anybody to use with the private server Game Pass. What does that sound? Shortly after the release of the Sorcerer, the Demon Cyborg was fully complete. It was released on April 29th, alongside a new early access character, Sonic, which would later be known as the Deadly Ninja. This character was originally released with 2 moves, Flash Strike and Whirlwind Kick. And then after that, there are barely any updates in May. But then, in June, 2 massive updates came out. First was the introduction to emotes, a fun way to absolutely trash on the people you kill. And speaking of trash, the next update added was the introduction to throwable trash cans. This update was easily the best update they ever added, right guys? And then, there were no updates again. But in the beginning of July, an update that everyone seemed excited for happened. The final move for the strongest hero came out called the Omnidirectional Punch. Along with the punch, the Deadly Ninja was also released free to the public. And with that, a new early access character came out, the Brutal Demon. So the Brutal Demon is kind of my favorite character. After this, you could say 3 character update. There were no updates yet again. The only memorable update was the feature to give Game Passes to your friends. But on October 22nd, after 4 months of waiting, Brutal Demon became free and the Atomic Samurai released for early access. As you've seen before, this is the way that most updates would happen in the Strongest Battlegrounds. They release an early access, then wait a while to finish it, then they release it for free with a new early access character. As you expected, nothing big happened through the month, but on December 2nd, there was a festive map change for the holidays, and that was really it. That was the way Fries ended 2023. A sweet cheers to the holidays. 2023 was a huge year for the Strongest Battlegrounds. It reached over 2 billion visits. So the question is, would 2024 be even bigger? "2024 opened up with the release of the free Blade Master, and of course alongside Blade Master came with a new early access character, the Wild Psychic. The Wild Psychic was originally released with 2 moves, Crashing Pool and Windstorm Fury. Development on this character seemed to be going well, but during this development, Fries was asked a huge question by the one and only Roblox.
Hey there, Fries. We love your game, The Strongest Battlegrounds. We were wondering if you wanted your game to be one of the 100 others to participate in our new event, The Hunt. All you have to do is have a fun challenge for players to do for a badge. So what do you say?
I'll do it.
Fries released an update in collaboration with Roblox's The Hunt. The premise was to beat up old Roblox NPCs and collect 11 keys. Once you did this, you would be given a badge and a UGC. Many people liked this event because it gave you a free item. I, however, did not like this event because it was so freaking hard. After this event, development for the next character started, the Martial Artist. This character looked insane based off the sneak peeks the creators sent. But at around this time, the development process seemed to slow down due to the creator trying to make each and every update better than the last. So, on June 16th, after almost 5 months of waiting, the Wild Psychic released for free, and the Martial Artist became early access. Then, on August 11th, the Strongest Battlegrounds Crab update came into town. This update released some new moves for the Martial Artist, a new beach side to the map, and a new crab boss, and when somebody defeated the crab, they would become the crab. But behind all this fun summer love, something sketchy was brewing. Every year, Roblox would host the Roblox Innovation Awards, and it just so seemed that the Strongest Battlegrounds was one of the games that was nominated for some of the awards. The creator said that if he won the awards, he would release the KJ update. Now you might ask, what the heck is KJ? KJ is a character that at the time could only be attained if you were the top donator. Fries said he would release this for everyone to use, and people went crazy. However, many people criticized this tactic because it was basically bribery to win the awards. Either way, the Strongest Battlegrounds won some of the categories. So, on December 21st, the free KJ update released. This update released KJ for free, a fully released Martial Artist for free, added a new Frozen Soul boss as a replacement for the crab, and a new early access character called the Tech Prodigy. So that, my friends, is what we have so far. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. It means a lot to me. Huge shout out to Animate Gamer because he helped me with most of these scenes, and thank you to everybody else who helped too. I genuinely couldn't have made this video without y'all. Please consider liking and subscribing, and consider joining a member because I post behind the scenes sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. But yeah, that's all the updates to the Strongest Battlegrounds. Let me know if I missed anything because I don't watch anime or anything, so I don't know anything. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and see you later.